It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we're running it back with the two teams from Super Bowl 19. It's the 49ers and the Fins, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, I know you're excited about this one. That's because it's shaping up to be a pass-heavy showcase for these QBs.
Kate, keep your eyes on the skies because that's where the offense and the fireworks are going to come from. We've heard from their teammates and coaches about the trust they have in these quarterbacks on the field to really steer these offenses. In a quarterback-driven league, that trust is essential to compete week in and week out, and we should have a good one today.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Miami. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the fifth-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
You know, Kay, we talk a lot about quarterbacks in fits, and I love this scheme. Mike McDaniel's scheme for Tua. I mean, it's peanut butter and jelly. It's why they led the NFL in passing yards. And most importantly for Tua last year was he was available. That availability is so critical. Now, he's just got to find his first playoff win.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's finds Smith. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll stick with Achane. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 on that run. 3rd and 12 coming up.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw in. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fight's deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
Purdy throwing here to start. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Jukes out a one-stop, and he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
From the 25 on 2nd down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They're set up at the 35 now. Motioning left is their running back. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Throw complete to Juszczyk. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Got Juszczyk, and it's complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Purdy on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. He'll throw it yet again. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. This drive just keeps on moving after the penalty resets that marker. First down throw by Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They've got first down from the 31. They go play action with Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Miami.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Tua off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll step up, and there he goes.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Throwing with a blitz on the way. On the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on first, and then we go backwards on second. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on third down.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They've got a man in motion. Going play action. Tagovailoa has the connection to Smythe. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 32. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now a give to Garindo. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Now Purdy. Completed left side to Samuel. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
4th down punt coming up. So on comes Pat O'Donnell. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Has his man, it's Smythe. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Throwing again, here's Tua. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete, and that brings up 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. The Niners have Ricky Pearsall ready to return. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. So here come the 49ers on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finding Pearsall. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Garindo. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of 4. And that's a 49er 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
From the gun is Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Purdy throwing here on first. Pearsall there to grab it. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They send him left out of the slot. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Running back sent in motion. Second and 4. On target to Garindo. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. They'll go right back to Garindo. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Purdy looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Garindo. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete to Pearsall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Looking to throw, Purdy. Flush down now to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. On the give, it's Garindo. Gets in, touchdown San Francisco. The 49ers keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Tight end motioning right. Tagovailoa trying to get here on 2nd down. Achane reels it in. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And 4th and 4 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The 49ers and Isaac Garindo ready for another go on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Purdy on 1st down. Short pass brought in. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Garindo running between the tackles. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hauled in by Garindo. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You know, in baseball, they call tip of the cap. I'll tip my cap at that pitcher. I'll tip my cap at that guy that just outdueled me. And sometimes as a QB, against a rush like that, you just tip your cap and you take the sack.
Pat O'Donnell on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achan. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Putting a receiver in motion. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jake Bailey on the punt. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy to throw it. Kittle brings it in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the 46, that throw finds Kittle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 41. On the carry, it's Garindo. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 37. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll run, it's Garindo. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
This throw is cupped. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 18. About to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send Hill right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tua now from the gun. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Man in motion here. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He's gonna push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it an 11-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This is Gorindo. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Garindo again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's on the move. He's running for it. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. And it's the 49ers. With it, 1st and 10. New set of downs for him at the 38. Pretty throwing here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Purdy to throw. Pearsall there to grab it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They kick the running back in motion. On target to Garindo. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Purdy setting up that play action. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers push their lead to 18. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Nick Bosa makes the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's on the move. He's running with it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. He's back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's halftime here in this one. The 49ers on the road, but currently with the lead. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. Samuel now to return it. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. The tight end going in motion right. Play action now with Purdy. Complete out to the right side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 3. Caught by Jennings. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Motion man sent left. Now the give as they set up the jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for second down. Purdy looking to throw. That's brought in by Jennings. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now a give to Garendo. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now Garendo. Space to the left. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Isaac Garendo with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers grow the lead now to 22 points. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Miami offense headed out there now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They're out and set, 1st and 10. In motion left is Beckham. Okay, the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's why you often see some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You gotta keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Running back, motioning right. He's got Smith.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
So out now comes the punter. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the 49ers will go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
They kick the running back in motion. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. That's complete to Garindo. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
First down throw by Purdy. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun is Purdy. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. On the give, it's Garendo. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A pickup of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The 49ers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers continue piling onto this lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Achan reels it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. They motion a receiver left. Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete to Beckham. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Punting unit out now. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Garindo. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Purdy. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Purdy setting up that play action. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hauled in by Garindo. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Touchdown, San Francisco! Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. Returns looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Here comes their offense out again. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team on the field. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They send a tight end in motion. Garindo running between the tackles. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Handoff headed right. It's Garindo. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football, and they are hurting for points. They start this quarter with a huge lead. Second and 3 now. Running back sent in motion left. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First down from the red zone. Kittle brings it in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Second and 3 now. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Purdy on 1st down. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Well, partner, maybe not the record that most people think of when it comes to quarterbacks, but it's certainly an impressive accolade for him. The most completions in a single game.
Yeah, it feels like this was communicated beforehand, right in the play. And listen, we're running everything through you. You're carrying us. And to his credit, this quarterback brought his A game, some of the best throws of his career.
He has the San Francisco touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers continue adding on to that lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The offense headed back to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On target to Waddle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Their punter making his way out now. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Caught by Jennings. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. It'll be Pat O'Donnell doing the honors. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Dolphins football. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, here's Tua. This finds Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Dump off caught by his back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense. And number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
From the 41. He's got Smith. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Tagovailoa again. completes this one to Hill. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other and give him a chance to make a play.
To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Miami! Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins cut into the lead by another point. Sanders all set to send it away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll run, it's Garendo. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Give him around 6, that's gonna make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. From the gun, Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Able to find Achan. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
2 and out from the gun. He lofts it deep left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Tua. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They've got first down from the 31. Running right, this is Taylor. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. A give left side to Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now a give to Garindo. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll go right back to Garindo. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on fourth down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. Now this offense getting set to work here. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. To throw, Tunga Vailoa. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
First and 10 now. Here's Tunga Vailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Tagovailoa to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trying to do some window dressing. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Throw to the right finds Waddle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Tagovailoa. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. A bit of desperation on this thing. It is caught at the 20. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins take 7 points off the deficit. Sanders all set to send it away. Samuel now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. This is Gorindo. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Here's Gorindo again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Miami.